Hello, my name is Caleb Terry. This is my final project presentation for mobile application development at the W. And this is just the introductory portion of my presentation. I'm going to switch over to a screen share now so that I can show you my PowerPoint. Once again, my name is Caleb Terry, and this is my final project for mobile application development. The app that I chose is called Map Test. And I actually got the idea. I was having family dinner um, about a week ago from this time, and the the topic of how many states could you name and their capitals. I didn't include the capitals in this project, but how many states could you name without looking at a map? And then I realized it's even harder to look at a map with no names on it and figure that out. You've got the obvious ones that you can pretty much figure out, but some of the ones up in the northeastern states are a little bit more difficult to name off the top of your head. And so I thought, why not have an app that'll allow you to remember the state and remember what it looks like? So that's where I got the idea for this. My design goals in building this app were to just make it simple, useful, and extremely accurate because I've always hated apps that have a lot of bugs in them and are very glitchy. So I just wanted it to do something very simple and just do its job. The functionality of this app is you're supposed to just be able to randomly swap between states. So you'll be able to click on a checkbox and that'll give you a random state. And then by clicking on another checkbox, you'll be able to see what that state looks like. The app actually has been programmed to whatever state that shows up randomly. It will show you the icon of the state that matches with. I feel like this app is just very helpful for memorizing states and what they look like. I've always kind of struggled with that. I know some other people do too, but so that's kind of why I created this. My market would be young kids or anyone who has trouble remembering state names and what they look like. I know it's a little ridiculous to think that a student in college would be unable to name all of the states or look at a map and name all the states, but it happens. I mean, you don't have to name those on a frequent basis, and it's not really something that you have to remember. So this kind of helps with that, and especially for young kids who are trying to learn where the states are and what their names are and what they look like. This app would just be very helpful for that specific market. It would very much be a way of young kids being able to learn, what the states look like in the country. That is the end of my presentation. We didn't have very long to present, but so yeah, just to recap, the whole purpose of this app is to allow someone to be able to see a state name, and then they can kind of picture that in their head and figure out if they know what it looks like, and then it'll actually show you what the state looks like. Kind of like a quiz type deal, except I hope it is more fun than that. Just doesn't feel like a quiz. I hope it actually feels like something you're learning. And then the market would be young kids or anyone who has trouble remembering states and what they look like. That is my final project presentation for mobile application development. Once again, my name is Caleb Terry. Thank you very much.